Syra. I'm a full-time online reseller for Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. Today I wanted to show you guys our photo taking area, just kind of walk you through our process. And so first here we have, this is just a cabinet from IKEA that we bought. We actually bought this for our home a while back, but we decided to repurpose it and use it for work. And so we usually just store like extra materials here, packaging materials, tape, things like that. And so right here on top, these are items that are ready so that we can take pictures. And what usually happens is that Josh will process them in our system. So we actually have a spreadsheet where we put all the items that we bought. We put information like how much we bought it for, the name of the item, where it's located in storage, and then we put it here. And this is how we know that things are here. We need to take pictures of them. And as we move over here to the right, these are actual just hard items that we need to take pictures of. And then right here we have some supplies to clean items. For example, we have here, these are just scissors, but these are actual fabric scissors. And so I honestly prefer this type of scissors over the regular like crafting school ones, just because I feel like they have a better like precision, they cut better. And we also have here a makeup brush. So this used to be mine and we repurposed it. And so back then we used to just, you know, use a wet rag and clean stuff with them, clean items. And so we actually moved to just dusting items because we noticed that we kind of created mud on the item. And so this is very useful if you guys could, you know, you guys want to buy one of this is perfect. And then we also have here Goo Gun. This is to clear off any like stickers from the Goodwill or any price tags, anything that has stickiness to it, or tape. And then this is a lint shaver. This is really useful. I would recommend for you guys to buy one of this, just because like I feel like sometimes people leave items behind because they have a lot of lint on them, and if you don't have a shaver, it would be very hard to take that off. But with this, like, you can remove pretty much any lint. And this is just an insert for shoes, so we use this to take pictures of the shoes. It just makes them look nicer, more presentable. And we have a regular lint roller here. Moving over here, we have this hanging flat lay. And so this, Josh made it out of 2x4s. We maybe in another video can show you guys how we made this, but this is literally just a bed sheet that we put over it, and we just kind of wrapped it around and grabbed it from the back so it looks tight. And here's where we take most of our pictures. For some items though, for women items, we do have a mannequin that I actually have over here. And so we decided to buy the mannequin just because I felt like some items like dresses and stuff like that would look better on the mannequin itself. And then we have here a 1 yard ruler. This I usually, you know, you just use it for measuring your items, mostly your pit to pit, your length on the clothes. And then on this table, here's where we take pictures of hard items, but we also use it to fold our clothing. This is a clothing folder. I don't use it that much anymore. At the beginning we used to use it all the time because it fits perfectly the clear poly bags that we have there. But now I kind of do it just by eye. I kind of already know. But if you are a beginner, I would recommend for you guys to get one of these because it just makes it so much easier to put in the bags. And then also it just looks more presentable, it looks more professional. And so after I take the pictures, I fold my item, then I place it in one of those poly bags, and then I put a number on it. And we always have a box there that is ready to go, and that's where we start stacking all our items. And then after our items, you know, the box is full, we then move it over to our storage shelf over there. And so yeah, and then these are our lights here. As you can see, it's a very tight space, very small space, but we make it work overall. It's been working really good for us. We currently do have just everything in one room, just because we do have a daughter and we wanted to leave a room for her. We only have 3 bedrooms in this home, so we wanted to leave an extra room for her, just for her things, because we used to before use 2 bedrooms for the business, but we decided to just downgrade to one room. And so that's pretty much it, guys. Now we're going to move over to taking pictures. Alright guys, here we're first going to start with a long sleeve shirt. This is an LL Bean long sleeve shirt. And so first we're gonna remove our tags from the thrift store. And then I used to back then leave my sleeves like this, and so I would just take the pictures, but I felt like when I would put the picture on the listing, it would make the item look very far away, and so I felt like it didn't have good visibility for the buyer. And so we started changing that, and so we actually started folding the arms like this. And so we started folding them, because when you do this, you can actually zoom in on the picture, and so it would actually look better on the listing itself. And so I'm gonna show you guys right now. You should see it on the top right there. So I'm gonna show you right now when I take the picture how it looks. And so our first picture is gonna be a sideways picture, and this is gonna be our main picture for the listing. And then the other picture, the second picture, is gonna be a straight picture of the item. And then we move over to taking the length. And then from here I move over to on long sleeve shirts. I like to take the length of the arms as well. We used to get a lot of questions about this, and so we started just doing it because nobody has time to be going back all the time. So I was like, I'm just gonna start taking them. And then after that, we of course move over to our pit to pit. And also, we used to get a lot of questions about like the tag, the materials, and so we started taking pictures of the tags of the materials as well because of that. This one doesn't have it here, but it has it over here. So right here I'm taking a picture of the brand, the size, and the material. And then that's pretty much it for the front of the item here. Now I'm gonna turn it around. And then I do just lay it like this for the back. And then I take my picture. And then that's pretty much it for this item here. And now we move over to folding the item and packaging it. So as you can see, when you use this folding device thing, it's way easier. So I'm gonna get my poly bag now. Fold this like a burrito. And then I'm gonna place a number on it. Take a picture of it and then place it in the box. right. And now for the short sleeve here, we have a Carhartt. It's gonna be kind of like the same thing, but obviously this one is a short sleeve. So we cut our tags off from the thrift store. Believe me, I've left it before on a listing, and then right before posting the listing I noticed it, but that's happened. These ones are easier just because I don't have to deal with the arms folding them. So I take the sideways picture, the straight picture, and then I move over to my length. And then as I'm doing all these pictures, I'm also actively just looking for any defects on the item. A lot of the times when we're at the thrift stores, we don't notice a lot of things like oil stains and things like that. And so you know, you have to always be constantly looking, making sure. And so I'm always doing that. Always trying to do quality control while I'm taking the picture. So now I move over to my pit to pit. And as you can see, we don't take that many pictures. We used to take a lot of them back then, but then we noticed that it wasn't that necessary. I think like people don't usually look at all of the pictures. Could be that they do, but honestly, we haven't noticed a difference. We used to do like for this shirt, I'll probably do, I don't know, like 20 pictures or something. And so we stopped doing that, and we just started just taking, you know, the pictures that were necessary. And then if there's any defects on the item, we would obviously take those pictures too. But yeah, and we haven't noticed any difference. So we take a picture of the material here. We already did our tag, and now we turn it around. And then that's pretty much it for this item. Now we fold it. So pretty much the same process. We go ahead and just fold it. Just makes it so easy when you're using this. You grab your bag. You put your number on it. And then you take the picture of the number. And it's ready to go. Alright, so now moving over to pants. We used to use hangers for the pants, you know, just hang it and then take the pictures, but I didn't like the tacky look of the hanger. And so I just started using pins just to look nicer with the pins. So we cut our tag again. This one has a staple as well. I don't know why they use staples. They're probably cheaper, but they can be dangerous if you miss one and then somebody gets cut or something with them. So for the pants, we used to lay them like flat like this before, but Josh started liking better this other way, which is kind of folding the legs back. And I agree, it makes it look nicer. And so we kind of do this. It takes a little bit more time, but I just think it makes it look nicer. Like overall, I feel like people like like I feel like people purchase things based on looks, obviously. And so I think that if you have an item that just looks messy, you know, like wrinkled or just thrown there, I just feel like people are not that inclined to buy your item, because then that raises questions like like perhaps how the item has been handled. And so I don't know, people just are very weird about things like that. So there's even people that have sent us messages like, okay, so how many times this item has been used? Like, how are we supposed to know, right? But I don't know, it's just people have all kinds of weird questions about items. So this one, we do it like this. So we kind of fold the pants like this. This also allows us to kind of bring the picture forward, so kind of zoom in on the picture, on the main picture of the listing. So I think it gives it a better visibility overall. And so we also do a sideways picture for jeans, and then a straight picture. And then for measurements, we do the waist. I also like to do just the width here of the pants. We started getting questions about that a lot, so we just decided to start doing that in general. Then we move over to our inseam. And then we start taking pictures of our tags. And then you take the last picture of the back. And then that's pretty much it for the jeans. Alright guys, so now we move over to folding our pants. Believe it or not, you can also use this folder for that. So basically what I do, I fold it up to here where the folder ends. Then I give it a little fold right here where like the crotch area is at. And then I fold it top. And then that kind of gives you a perfect fold there. And then it's ready to go in our poly bag. We put our number on it. We take our picture and it's ready to go there. Alright guys, that is it for today. If you found any value in today's video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.